Welcome to Train Sim World, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience. It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down.
And we are still doing this. I love it. Well, you know, every new map, I guess every new time a player joins and gets a new bit of DLC, gotta retrain the mind.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
Okay, that's a little better with the audio there. I quite like that. That's much better than some of the previous maps. Like normally when you kind of come in here, it just muffles everything. But this is alright. I can get down with this.
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the engineer's seat. You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives.
We have power. Let's go, go, go.
In Train Sim World, the Harlem Line runs for 24 miles from Grand Central Terminal and ferries commuters north through the iconic neighborhood of Harlem to the commercial hub of White Plains, Westchester.
Another magical route number of 24 miles. I can see some things haven't changed.
Welcome to the Harlem Line, in one of the most famous cities in the world, New York. Here you can experience a bustling corridor in the heart of Manhattan. Ferry commuters in and out of the iconic Grand Central Terminal. Hurry them across the tightly packed Park Avenue, over the Harlem River, and out to the New York suburbs. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, put up posters, replace the fire extinguishers, and clean up the recycling. Operate classic and modern equipment.
I like that we're part of the train presentation and
Train Sim
station
World,
cleaning
Harlem
teams
Line,
as well.
Grand
As well
Central
as being a train
Terminal to
driver. I
North
like
White
it.
Plains.
You have to go to the other side? No. Stop it. Stop it. This is not right. Surely, the engineer has to get out the cab to go open the... Alright. Alright. I won't question it.
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Right, hello there. It is QwertyAfro here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what cocoon or cave I've crawled out of, but I'm here doing a video and I thought I'd check out something of a latest release for Train Sim World 2. I do believe this is the Harlem Line. Don't know too much about American routes, but I thought, you know what, let's just go completely blind into this. I had a little fiddle with we're doing the those intro missions that you just come in, they tell you to look up, down, left, right, twist around, and walk into the train, and I did a bit of that. Probably saw that. I probably edited something of just a few little bits from that. But we're going to be operating an express from North White Plains to Grand Central Terminal. Yeah, Grand Central Terminal. I don't know why I was looking at the abbreviation of GCT, and I know it says it right here with Grand Central Terminal, but I completely ignored that. You know when your eye just blindly ignores something on the screen? That's what I just did there. Anyway, I'm driving it's the old stock. I don't know what it's called, but I wanted to drive the older one. maybe if you guys would like me to do another video, I'll drive on the newer, I think they're the Bombardier trains. Let's just get with it, really. Let's get this master key in. Let's get these lights on. They're a little bright, aren't they? I would think we'd keep them. I don't know, when would you use dim lights? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't drive trains in the States, so I have no idea what their sort of protocol is. But I did the tutorial of this train, and there's some weird things, like you probably caught on with me being a bit shocked of how the door controls are kind of, you know, you have to, I don't know if this is just in the game that you have to go out there and do for the left side, but it is whatever. Right, let's key is out. Let's move that into forward. Let's get that. We need to charge some. Brake pressure, which I kind of like. Something you don't see with more kind of like modern trains nowadays. Let's get out of the seat. Let's slap this in. And let's get this service sort of in a way again, sort of like it's a very bright interior, but this is our little ride today to a Grand Central. Calling at some, I think it's an express train, so yeah, and we should be sort of like leaving now. Where are we in White Plains? I'm guessing this is some sort of like suburb or something like outside of New York. Don't quote me on that. I'm very bad with geography in the States, and especially like New York. I know there's like so many stuff like Connecticut and all that kind of jazz. Let's get those doors closed. All aboard. Get that. Close the door. Let's sit down. And you know what? Let's just rock and roll. Now, you guys might be wondering, Qwerty, what are you doing? Where have you been? What's this video? I don't know. I felt like I wanted to, you know, I wanted to come back and do a little bit more video making. Like, as I said, I've never quit YouTube. Maybe some people might have thought I quit, which I respect if you have, if you thought that. Totally respect that. I've been gone for 10 months. Let's just say I've been away from a year. I've said this like over the recent times, over the recent sort of years and stuff like that, that I kind of have my sort of spurts of kind of content creation activity to kind of do videos and stuff like that. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. And that's lovely. In-cab signaling telling me something. I didn't read too much of the of like what the in-cab signaling kind of means and stuff like that. I know there's like I think the ends are like line speed, but I think we're being, oh no, but we can go to 65. That is brilliant for us. Let's open the tap. But I guess I don't know what you guys supposedly want to know what I've been up to, what I've been doing, and all that jazz. Nothing really much. I've just been working. And it's just literally I've not been in a sort of mood or sort of like mode to kind of make videos. I've always like on my YouTube channel been very like clear that when I want to make videos, I make videos. If I don't want to make videos, I will not force myself to make videos, because then the kind of quality of those videos just, it doesn't, you know, doesn't, you will feel like when you know a video is made with like not really much any passion or sort of like, you will know a video that's like that. I've not really made that many videos where I've not been in the mood, or like I've not had the sort of bother or care. Right. Yes, I've used the horn. I guess, yeah, Harlem 125th Street is our next station. But how have you guys been? Tell me, does anyone even watch this channel anymore? I don't know. I'm being very like, I have no sort of like goal or just sort of motive with this channel. I'm just like, I'm making a video. If you see this and you're here, you hear my voice, you're like, oh, QWERTY's still alive. That's I'm happy for you, and it's kind of, I don't want to say it's good to be back, because I might just jet off again, but I'm just saying, like, I'm glad if anyone like gets a sort of like kind of kick or joy out of like seeing a video again pop up in their subscription feed, and they're like, oh my god, QWERTY's making more videos now, then I'm glad for you. I'm glad you're getting that nice little kick, that bit of serotonin. But I don't know. I feel like I'm in a mood to make videos again. Somewhat. I don't know what I'm going to be making. I have no sort of plan. I'm not really. I don't want to really do what I've done before, or not before, but because before I was very much when I was like in the heyday of like making videos. It was very much like, oh, what's this new release, and just doing like requests and stuff like that, and doing stuff like, I don't like, the honest truth nowadays, guys, I don't really play much games. I don't really play simulation games. I don't play train sim. Oh, we can go back up to 65. Nice. I don't play train sim. I don't play UMC. I don't play any of the games that I literally made videos of on my channel myself. Even before, I did kind of have a few that I did kind of on the side sort of play, but now I don't really, I don't really play much. Literally, the only sort of game I play to myself is actually just Osu. If you know what Osu is, then you know. If you don't, it's a game. It's sort of a game. It's kind of like a way of life, in a way. It's a bit of an addiction. But that's the only thing I really play. I don't really play anything else. And yeah, like that's the truth. That's the information. I don't know like what else I can say about that. That's why I've not really been, in a way. That's also like, I think with me, with video creation on this channel, it's always been, as I said, it's been all about me wanting to make videos, but also as well playing some of these games. I think this time round, going back into sort of trying to make some videos for you guys and keep this channel sort of semi-active, I kind of want to revisit some of these games. I don't know about every single game, and I know there's some people some games in the back of people's minds are like, yeah, we gotta see this game. You probably won't see it. But let's give a little horn. I have no idea what stations I'm passing here. We're just cruising here at this point. It's quite nice, actually. Quite nice, relaxing to do an express. Going a bit of a down gradient because I'm gaining some speed while coasting. Well, that's fine. What was I saying? Yeah, like I will be making some videos. I don't know what yet. I don't know what the plan is. It might just be really random. So I don't really care about the views or like who watches it, and it's just more like, I'm gonna make it. If you're there, you want to join in, watch, interact, we'll have a good time, reminisce, blah blah blah. Who knows? I don't know. But another thing, I suppose, like, I don't know if anyone notices that the game's running like immaculately. I actually got myself a new PC, which is kind of funny because I don't really play any games anymore. but I got myself a new PC. I upgraded. I went very hard on the components. It was not in the best sort of climate. If anyone in the last couple of years has been trying to build a PC or upgrade a PC, you know it's not been the one. It's not been great. I went and did it. I got like a pre-built one, selected all my parts. Let's just say I went very AMD hard and heavy. Let's just say, yeah, 5 900X, 6 900XT, a lot of solid state drives and NVMEs and stuff like that. There is fans and airflow, and it will do anything I throw at it. But I don't play. It's just funny. I don't play any games currently, but I got myself a new PC, and that's where I'm at. So all the games that probably I used to play on the channel would run pretty much immaculately on this rig that I have right now. I'm even actually recording in, I think, 1440 2K. So that's I guess another thing to sort of update you guys on. Okay, we're back up to 60. I'm trying to kind of focus on the route, but also I'm trying to focus on, like, you know, talking to you guys. I guess another thing, I don't even know what, like, I'm really just like, it's kind of weird. Like, I've always been very much so, my commentary style. It's very live commentary. I kind of think of things on the spot, whatever. But it's kind of hard thinking of things, like, obviously, because this is my first video in such a long time. I don't know what I'm kind of coming back to do, or, you know, who knows. I think one series I know that I'm probably going to be doing, and it's a series I did previously with another person, Gamer Mike, is I'm going to be doing a Bus Sim 21 co-op series. So that's something I can just throw out there and just be like, we're going to try and do that. We're going to try to record some videos. Anything else of the sort of persuasion, I don't know. I'm part of this Dovetail ambassador program. I've been since the conception of it, but I've not been doing any sort of content or anything, so I've not really been using it. And it's just essentially I just get free keys of all the sort of releases for Train Sim 2022, is it now, or just I call it Train Sim 1. There is also like the keys and stuff for Train Sim World, so anytime they shoot me or a key or whatever, I'll just, like what I'm doing now with this, I'm trying out this new Harlem route, quite liking it. I'm not really into American sort of stuff, but this is quite nice. It's quite relaxing, peaceful. We're plodding along. I have to say, this is the old stock. It looks quite modern. Like it's it's aged quite nicely. Because these were made in the 80s, I do believe, or something like that. 80s, early 90s. So it's aged quite nice compared to like the new Bombardier one. That's also another train that comes with this actual DLC. Let's say they both look around the sort of same age. You have to really just like, okay, look, like the modern Bombardier one has modern screens in it, and this doesn't. This just has dials and some buttons. But I'm pretty impressed with this. I've seen some stuff with the sounds a little bit better. I went back and I played, or not played, but just went and looked into like the Bakerloo line. That had some weird sound things when you go into the carriage, and then the whole ambient environment sounds would just mute. And then with this one, it was a bit better. Like you go into the carriage, but you can still sort of hear the outside sounds. This was something from early back in the days of Train Sim World 1 or 2020. I completely don't know what the namings and stuff. I think, well, this is Train Sim World 2. That I do know. But I've seen the sound has gotten a little better, I think. I don't know. You guys need to tell me. Like, you you need to maybe fill me in on stuff, because I'm obviously not updated in the space. Feel free, use the comment section down below. Tell me what you're going to tell me. I don't know, leave some suggestions. I don't know if I'll do them. How have you guys been as well? Like, just let me know. Like, that's one thing I did enjoy, and I still do enjoy with like the channel, is the sort of interactivity with comments and stuff like that. So feel free to comment. I do read all the comments, mostly, and probably yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, you know, I don't want to promise anything. Like, I don't want to sit here and give you guys the world when I can only deliver, like, I don't know, like a pebble or something, you know. Like, I will be realistic. I don't expect any sort of schedule, like, you know, I'm going to be releasing a video a week or every 2 days or every day. I don't know still what I want to kind of do. I kind of want to try also some other games, maybe some other sort of, maybe non-sim related, or maybe even other sim sort of stuff. Kind of like continuous, kind of I can build a series off of. I don't know. We'll experiment, or we might have a little bit of a renaissance on the channel. I don't know. One thing also, I don't know, in my kind of recent videos, like within the last kind of, like the last time I like came back and did videos and stuff like that, I was trying, and I was doing a kind of like webcam, kind of face cam. I don't know if you guys enjoy. Obviously this video I've not put a face cam. I just couldn't be bothered to plug in my webcam, to be honest. That's the real main reason. No kind of like, oh, I didn't want to show my face today or something like that. But let me know that if you would like a face cam on videos. I don't know if I'll live stream. I don't see that as like a thing for me nowadays. I might do, but if I do live stream, I don't know if I should live stream on Twitch or on YouTube. I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys have a little bit of, or do you have some like dictative, I'm not saying dictative, but you have some like influence, because like obviously you guys watch my stuff, and if there's anything that I feel that's good to take on board as a suggestion, I'll take it on board. Like, you know, it's always been like that on this channel. It's never been just, well, yeah, look, it's never been like I've just done everything my way and I don't care about what anyone is commenting or telling me, like, oh, I should maybe try this or do that. Like, I do like listening to suggestions, and you know, yeah. Let's go with the flow. Let's see what I can do for you guys and for the channel. And again, I'm not promising like crazy amounts and stuff. Let's just start slow. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm as I said, I'm back in some sort of like, I want to do some videos. It wasn't like I just looked at my channel and I'm like, oh, I'll do a video. I was like looking at my channel and just getting that sort of thing, like maybe it is time to kind of do some more videos and stuff and get a bit more creative. Like, got the new PC, I can handle pretty much any sort of game I throw at it. It's just obviously getting back into that jam of recording stuff, editing stuff, making thumbnails, which maybe I might not do as detailed as, like, just keep it simple, because at the end of the day, for most, I don't even know, for most people or some people out there, just looking back at my older videos and just kind of getting a sort of feel for like why people even liked watching my videos, it's just the kind of commentary, just the sit back, relax, watch a video. Maybe the content on it is interesting, maybe what I'm talking about is interesting, you know, that kind of stuff. Get back to sort of like that kind of jam of things. But we'll see. We're coming up to a station. This has been a nice, like, sort of express kind of voyage here. We've not really stopped anywhere. We're just flying through. I like that we're passing also like the kind of local stopper trains as well. On the, obviously we're running on the express track. One thing I need to get used to as well is seeing signals on the right. That is obviously in the UK, seeing signals on the right is a sort of, it's like a risk, a visual risk, because obviously most signals and the normal position of a signal is on the left. That's sort of like eye height for a driver. If the signal is in any other sort of position, that's you know, that's a risk. That's a risky signal. But yeah, I of course maybe talk to you guys about, I guess, my sort of train driving career, because if you don't know, or been living in under a rock or something, I am a train driver in real life. I drive trains that will eventually be running Crossrail or the Elizabeth Line or Purple Train, whatever you want to call it. I will not judge you. And obviously that's becoming quite a thing now, because we're gearing up to essentially the opening for the Elizabeth Line, Purple Train, Crossrail, Perp Train, whatever you wanna call it. The central section between Paddington and Abbeywood, it's becoming an actual reality. It's happening. It's no longer a fairy tale. It's no longer a dream of the past. However many opening dates this line had. But we are almost there, and I guess it is pretty exciting. It's gonna be crazy. I've been driving it obviously for the last essentially year, doing like trial operations, trial running, just running empty trains, testing out the infrastructure, the timetable, the trains, the stations, doing different scenarios with like some people, like the public getting brought in to do like live evacuations, or testing out the actual service. So it's been a year. It's been a year for our sort of Crossrail Elizabeth Line. Been doing just the normal drives as well, as you know, like the normal sections or the outside sections are branded as TFRL. So I can drive sometimes from Liverpool Street to Shenfield, or Paddington to Heathrow, or Paddington to Reading. So I've been just, you know, enjoying my train driving life career, and just been doing that really. There's not really been much else. I guess I do a lot more sports now. Do a lot of badminton, a lot of tennis, a lot of rock climbing. This is all kind of stuff, and maybe all the stuff I can get into in some videos and just have like chats with you guys, and yeah. Anyway, first station, Harlem, 125th Street. I do believe this is the station I did the tutorial on. Anyway, let's just coast nicely into here. That is perfect. Do you like the squeal of the brakes? Gonna put max brake on there. Gonna chuck in the door, and there we go. I think we might as well go out here and collect the collectibles. Wait, no. That's just I do not want to do the Harlem route introduction again. I had to. That was a whole thing to sit through right there, and I do not want to do that again. Anyway, 125th Street is all done. Let's get back into our seat. Wait until until 9:02. Okay, we're a little early. Is that Sam? Is that QwertyAfro arriving early at a station? I wasn't even really paying attention to the actual journey, to be quite honest. But we could have a little scan around the cab, I suppose, because it's quite detailed. So there's a door override, which I guess for if the doors, I guess if you have a fault with the doors. Door bypass, so I guess, again, snow brake. Ooh. I guess a door bypass would be something like an interlock. To disable like interlock. So like if the doors don't want to close and you can't get interlock to depart and move the train, you can just disable that, and then even though you won't have like full interlock, you can still move the train. That's what I would assume it is. It sounds like what the, but that's obviously they call it door bypass. I'm guessing. Right, headlight breaker. Okay, so we've got the fuses for the lights. And this is the sort of pressed. Oh, so it's just the radio or something like that. Guess the radio to like control. Oh, you can even change. Nice. Okay, but it doesn't really do anything. It'd be cool if. And then obviously here a little bit of contact signaler. Proceed as in. Oh, so that's like the that would be like the tab button in classic train sim to just like continue past a section if it was like kind of like messing up or something like that. I can see that. And this local train has caught up with us and is now overtaking us. Now, all my settings are on high. Like I have everything on high. And I don't know if it's the sharpening or some of the assets, but it just, I don't know. Unreal Engine, I've kind of found over the years, I don't really like Unreal Engine. I think, or I don't like how some things are modeled in Unreal Engine, because I'm not going to lie, there's some things, like when I look at track and scenery in like classic train sim, looks so much better than what I'm looking at right now in front of me. If that makes any sense. I don't know. So that's the in-cab signaling. Oh, we have the blind. Oh, which is literally just like a car visor. So you don't have a roll down blind. Ooh, that would tick me off as a driver. I'm not gonna lie. I like one where you can just like close it, like just cover the whole windscreen. And then we have lights. What do we have? Nothing else important. Then we have the cab light auto. The acknowledge button for guest signaling horn. So yeah, like nice cab, nice train. I quite like it. Sounds okay as well, like the braking sounds so far. And what the hell is... What? How is this train allowed to come into my section? Okay, okay, I won't judge. Maybe a signaler issue? I won't judge. Right, let's get going to Grand Central. I still can't believe there's a train. There's a train behind me like that. I'm a little confused, but onward, forward. I only care what's in front of my train. I don't care whatever's in the back is not my problem. That's the signaler's problem. That's not my problem. Oh, we can go up to 60. Nice. But yeah, would you guys like to see another video of this Harlem line with the other stock, the Bombardier stock? Let me know. Any other kind of things on Train Sim World 2 that you want me to have a little play around with? Classic Train Sim as well. I actually don't have that downloaded. I only have like a few games downloaded on this PC. Like as I said, I don't play games. The only game I have right now that I've played before on the channel is this game. I don't have anything else that I used to kind of record and make videos of. So it will maybe take a while to like get back into some sort of kind of rhythm with things, or like whatever games I find. As I said, the only kind of series I can sort of confirm and say that I want to do, and is the one with Gamer Mike, is it's the one we're going to do on Bus Sim 21, the co-op, the multiplayer aspect of it. And yeah, I don't know what else, but feel free to comment down below. It was great to do this video with you guys today. I think also I don't have the intro on this computer, so if you notice that there was no standard QWERTY intro, but I'm just keeping like things very minimal with the editing and stuff like that, and yeah, that means also not putting up the normal intro. So we'll see if I can find that file on my old computer and port it over to my new computer and have it for editing, then I'll do that. If I can't, it doesn't bother me. I'm really not too fussed of how I dress up things on the channel with like videos and editing, and like I'm just really just doing things like a bit more raw, a bit more old school, a bit more how like I used to do things, I suppose, and how people found me and just essentially found me and just listened to like my commentary and stuff like that. I was looking back through so many comments, and just like people just enjoyed the kind of commentary I did, and just like listening to it kind of like a podcast. Obviously people like listen to my opinions on like DLC and stuff for games, for like the simulator games that I did play. I'll try maybe to get back into that, but I've not really been in this space for that long, so I really don't want to be sitting here telling you, oh my god, buy this DLC, it's so good, or this DLC is really bad because of this. I currently, in my current state, I don't have that sort of, I guess, wisdom or that clarity that I had before when I was really in the space and doing this like regularly on the channel with videos and new content, new DLC and stuff like that. But I'm definitely going to try and get back to maybe some sort of place where I can, I can tell you, oh, this DLC looks good, this DLC sounds good, it's actually interesting to play, or whatever. Now, okay, I now need to slow down because M's like for 30 miles per hour, I think. I'm not sure. We do have a cautionary signal or something like that coming up. Right, we need to be at 10. Okay, we need to be at restricted. I need to be like at the most minimum speed, I think. I don't know. Yeah, we have to be at the most minimum speed, which is, I think, 10 miles per hour. And I've come down to that. There we go. And hopefully we just now coast. Get a little bit more speed so we can crawl in. There we go. And we coast into whatever. We're track 41. I get why Americans call, like, they don't call they don't say a train's going into platform 41, they say it's track 41. I get it. It makes sense in a way that is actually, the train's actually going on to track 41. But it just doesn't sound like, from like an operations point of view, like, I guess, yeah, if you're telling a train driver you're going to go into track 41, that makes sense, because train drivers don't really, I guess we do care for like the platforms, but it's mainly like the track. But then, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. But I like hearing that, like, oh, I'm going into platform 41. But I guess track works. It just depends on what you're brought up with, and I guess an American could easily just say, well, like, platform 41 sounds really odd to me, and I totally get that. But yeah, again, guys, for this DLC, for what I initially this is literally just initial, like, this is the first day like time I've ever like turned on, switched on, did the little intro thing, and have driven in this this older stock on this route doing the express from where did I do it? Where did I do it from? I did it from, I can't even remember that. I can't even remember the it was Whitehaven something, Whitefields, White Plains. I think White Plains. Yeah, I think it was White Plains. So I driven the express from White Plains to Grand Central on the express, and just initially it's quite nice. Again, I'm not really into American content, but I thought I'd just try this, as this is one of the latest things that part of the Dovetail Ambassador program was offered to get a key for it. So I thought I'd just try it out, showcase it to you guys, just quick like initial sort of thoughts, and also sort of like mini comeback to the channel. But just literally just fresh thoughts out there. It looks alright. I don't know what it's probably better to kind of like ask, I guess, an American viewer or an American like train simmer, or even, you know, channels out there that cover American kind of like train sim stuff. But for me, just, you know, someone that's like a British simulation YouTuber plus actual real life train driver, this is quite nice. I have no with the DLC itself, I think it's fine, but I have issues obviously with Train Sim World, the actual game. But from what I see, it's come a long way. It plays very nice on this new PC I have. That may be a factor that might be a little bit more biased towards me and my kind of experience of the game compared to, say, I guess more like an average end kind of PC. But this feels nice. I still probably prefer Train Sim Classic, even though I've not touched that in years, since the last video I did, whenever that was on the channel. Are you like, this is the sort of shunting that happens at Grand Central? Like, this is crazy. You have to do 10 miles per hour just coasting in, and then, you know, a little bit more power, because it feels like there is a gradient that's slowing me down coming up to these platforms. But that's a lot of shunting, that's a lot of coasting. And my opinions of Grand Central Station, it's very kind of dungeony, as is with most kind of like in New York, like the subways and stuff like that. They have like a sort of like dungeony sort of vibe. Some of them look cool and historic, and then obviously you have some of the kind of modern stuff that's been built in the recent years. But this ain't no St. Pancras, you know. Let's open up that. I don't know why for, but there we go. Perfect. Max brake on there. Let's get the doors open. And, well, oh wait, I can't move. So if I put in emergency, can I now? Oh yeah, okay, I can move that now. Key out, and then key out. Beautiful. Unload passengers, wait for till 20. Well, I think, whoa, okay. Someone didn't gauge clear this. Someone didn't gauge clear this. That all looks fine there, but this curve, someone really didn't gauge clear this on testing. Like, alright, It is a sharp corner though, but then just thin out the platform then. But this is a little ridiculous. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video for what it was, or whatever it is. As I said, I'm in a little bit of a mood of making videos. I don't know how long that'll be for. As I said, the only thing I can say is that I'm trying to do that co-op series with Gamer Mike to do on Bus Sim 21. Other than that, we'll just see. We'll play it by ear. Feel free to leave suggestions, and yeah, it's good to be back. And I'll see you potentially in another video, which hopefully isn't in a year's time. So I'll see you then. Take care, and do have a lovely day.